Hello everyone, Tina here. I hope your day is going wonderful. I'm back again to share another card project with you. Today we are creating a 5-step card. We're going to make this card here in 5 easy steps. I had actually scheduled a video to go live today, and for some reason my editing system, it could have been operator error, but sometimes my editing system wigs out on me, and it put in a different picture. It actually put in my card picture that I made yesterday. And then it also has this red screen error that pops up. It does that every so often. I'm thinking when my computer is over full. And so I'm going to redo it. So we're going to make this card. It's pretty easy to create. It has a nice opening here. You could easily turn this into a gift card holder. And we're going to create this card today in 5 easy steps. We're using some die sets from Spellbinders. This is part of their Vivid Expressions collection. Let me go over what we have real quickly. We have the Eyelet Scallop border. We have the Vivid Blooms. And then we also have the Vivid Script Sentiments. And I'll link these down below. Okay, the paper pad that we're using for my 5 easy step card is from Echo Park. It's the Day in the Life, and we're going to use some pattern papers. So let's jump in and get started. First, what we're going to do is create our focal point. My focal point today is going to be with the blooms, and I love this bloom here. Let me flip it around and show you. This bloom here is really pretty. So we're going to take the leaf die set, and then this bloom has a top piece and a bottom piece. I picked colored cardstock that would coordinate with the pattern paper that I'm going to be using today. I want a light front and back here, a light front and back for the flower, and then I have some green cardstock for the leaves. So let's go ahead and die cut these out. This one, the lightest, will be the outline, and the back piece will be the darkest. And then we can cut out some leaves. We'll do that really quickly. Love this little machine. It's great for traveling too. Let's go ahead and punch these out, and then I'll go ahead and die cut out our blue. For this one, we're going to do the outline with the darker color. Let's go ahead and run this through the die cut machine. Okay. I love Spellbinders blooms. I just think they're so pretty. Now I am going to ink blend. I'm going to keep this outline. I'm not going to add any ink blending to it because I want this to match my pattern paper. I'm just going to punch out all these pieces, and you see how they layer together beautifully. I'm just going to use glue, and I'll do the same thing to my pink, and then I'm going to ink blend the edges of my leaves. So I layered my blooms. They layer beautifully. And then I also ink blended a little bit of green ink using my blending brush on the edges of my leaves. To put these together, it's really easy. And I love unique florals like this. I just think it adds a beautiful touch. This piece we're going to add to this flower. And then this piece we're going to add to this flower. Add it right at the bottom. I'm going to add a little glue at the base of this flower, and we're going to stack it here behind this stem so it looks like one piece, and that will be my focal point for my card today. Next, we need a home panel to put this, and so home panel is where we're going to bring in our pattern paper. We're using this piece here, and I'm just going to use my scissors, and we'll trim this out. Actually, I'm going to use my paper trimmer because I don't trust my trimming. We're just going to line this up in here. We'll trim this. And I'm not going to use the piece that says day of the week or days of the week. We're just going to trim that away. Okay, and then I'm going to flip this over. This is the same piece that we have here, which is the reverse side. We're going to trim this down to 1.5 inches by 4 1/4. Okay, we'll save that. And for this piece, this is one of those cut aparts that were in one of these sheets. Let me show you. There's lots of cut aparts in here, and so I just took this one, and what I'm going to do is trim this away. So we have a little note piece, or a little piece of paper. I'm going to kind of crisscross it here. We'll tack that down. So our home panel is almost done. I'm going to add one more thing. In my stash, I have some paper clips. I picked these up from Spellbinders. They were part of Fun Stamper's Journey Elements. They're called Fun Day Elements, and they are paper clips. So cute. There's bunnies, there's flowers, there's stars, and there's even hearts. And usually when Spellbinders has their huge clearance sales, they sell these for $1. I think they're actually on sale right now for a couple dollars. So I'll leave the link down below, but these are really fun for the coming months, the springs, and I love the star for birthdays. Of course, flowers could be anything. Bunnies are great for spring, and then you have the heart, which we're going to use today. I am going to bring in some twine, and I'm going to tie a bow. I'm going to add my twine, okay, at the base of the heart here, and then I'm going to do a little tucking with it. And we're going to add this on that paper here. I love doing this when you have a card that says just a note and you add some spiral bound papers or anything. Paper clips just go really well with that. And this paper clip is so cute with that little heart on the end. So we just tied a little bow. I'm going to trim the tails here. And there we go. I might have to trim off the... Maybe I'll trim that just a little bit more. And that is my home panel, using some cut aparts from that 6x6 paper pad. Okay, and if they still have that paper pad, I will link it down below in the description area. My home panel is done. Now we're going to move on to step number 3, which is our sentiment or a greeting. And since we have our home panel out, I'm bringing in a stamp set from Spellbinders. This was part of their Stamp and Die Club for November. And there is a sentiment in here that says friend. I'm going to stamp friend here at the very bottom. And since I had already created this card once, and those of you who watched that video know that it's best to bring in my stamping positioner. Yeah, I don't know what happened with that video, but I'm just going to place this here. We will add our friend down here in this corner. And I think I'm just going to use my Memento ink and stamp my friend. We'll just stamp there, down at the bottom. Lovely. And then for the first part of my greeting, that's where our Vivid Script sentiments come in. What we're going to do is take the hugs. I'm going to bring in some gray cardstock. For the hugs, we're going to die cut it out with some gray cardstock. For the shadow, we'll use white cardstock. We'll just run this through quickly. And then we will do it once more with that gray cardstock. Sometimes it's easier just to drop it on your work surface. My work surface is actually made from granite, so it's stone. so it drops really nicely and it pops out really nicely, and it cleans up really nicely. But I'm going to take this, layer it right over here, and that's the first part of our greeting. I'm going to flip this over. I'm going to bring in some small foam squares. I'll just remove the release paper, and then we can add our hugs directly to our home panel. Lovely. And then we're going to take our focal point and we're going to add this also. So let's bring in some smaller foam squares for those leaves, and I'll bring in some bigger foam squares for those larger flowers. And I'm going to use a little bit of glue at the base of my flower. And we'll add this. So that is our home panel with a focal point and our greeting. Now it's time to create our background. Let's put this to the side. And to create our background, we have that 1.5 inch by 4 1/4 inch piece of cardstock. I'm going to go ahead and add some adhesive behind here. And I'm putting it around the entire panel, but if you wanted to turn this into a gift card holder, you could by just adding glue here, here, and here. I'm going to take this piece and add it on the inside of my card. Okay, tack that down, and then with my eyelet scalloped border, I'm going to open up my card base, and then I'm going to take this border, I'm going to add it about 1/2 inch up from the bottom. I want 4 scallops on the bottom, so I'm just going to position it. Okay, we'll run this through the die cut machine, and then I'll bring in a piece of white cardstock. And I'm going to cut out a border here with this. I'll do that and I will be right back. Okay, let's just remove this. And isn't this border gorgeous? I love borders. And you can see right down the middle here, there's a line. I'm going to use my glue, and I will add some glue behind here, right down that line. And I'm going to tack this right over that scalloped edge that we created. Anything overhanging, we're going to trim off. Okay, so this will be our background with a fancy opening. Plenty of room to write a message. Okay, now all we have left to do is bring in our home panel. I'm going to add some adhesive behind here. We're going to tack this down a little bit at an angle. Give it a good press, and there we go. Now, all we have left to do is step number 5, which is embellish. We're bringing in Spellbinders Color Essential Gems to embellish our card, and we're using the Silver Mix. Silver Mix has 2 different styles of gems. You have one that kind of looks like a rhinestone, and then the other one, it has a silver tone. I'm going to use the silver tone because I want it to match my paper clip, and I'm just going to pick up a few, and we're going to add it to our background. Lovely. Not too many left. I thought I may have to use my new package, but I didn't. We got lucky. And that will finish off my 5-step card. Step 1, we created our focal point, which was a beautiful floral. Step 2, our home panel. We just crisscrossed 2 of the cut aparts that were in our pattern paper. Step 3, we added our greeting. We did a little stamping and die cutting with that. Step 4, we created our background, which also included a fun opening for our card. And step 5, we embellished. Hope you enjoyed this 5-step card tutorial. And I'm sorry of those of you who have to rewatch this video because of my first video was kind of a mess. Okay, and those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, it's kind of a good thing because I put the wrong picture with the wrong video, and I don't know what happened to that video, so I just took it off. But replaced it with the better one. Have a great day. Thanks for joining me. We'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow I have a really fun project to share with you from Simon Hurley. And all of Simon's dies in that collection will fit in his brand new Scout. This is not his Scout, but his brand new Scout's black. But join me tomorrow for that video. Have a great day. Stay warm and cozy, and we'll see you again real soon. Bye-bye. Thanks so much for sticking with me to the end. I have 2 more videos that you guys might be interested here. If you guys are new and like the content that you see, click that subscribe button and also the notification bell. That way for future videos, be notified. Also, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It sure does help the channel. Have a wonderful day. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.